Morning guys, it's Tuesday the 9th. Look at this one here on my bed. So I've just made my bed and then this one jumps on it because this one thinks it's her bed, don't you? Do you think this is your bed, Daisy? Are you nice and snuggly? Are you? Are you sleepy? Are you? Oh goodness me. She's going to roll over for a belly rub in a minute. There she goes! Daisy, you're so predictable. You're so predictable, Daisy. You see, I just know you by heart, don't I? The bed. Is it any wonder? I find it hard to keep my bedrooms tidy and all the pillows nice and plumped when it comes to Daisy's sleeping habits. So she's curled up there next to my tatty Teddy and looking really snug, aren't you? You have a sleep now, Daisy. Night night. So now we have a bit of structure, so I've been thinking about how I'm going to sort of spend the rest of my week really. I've got Daisy sitting on my knee with me in her usual spot, isn't it? Because where I am, you tend to be, don't you? So yeah, basically, I'm going to go across to the East Coast on Thursday. So that's going to give me some time to do some things that I need to get done in the house. So I've got my dad about to arrive in the next few minutes. So he's going to build those units for me today. So I'll be able to get all of my stuff into those. I do have some sort of general cleaning and things that I need to do. Really, I mean, I know you shouldn't spend your week off doing that, but like it's a really good opportunity for me to get sort of ahead of the game really. So I'm going to do that. There will be some crafting, so I do want to have a little go and see if I can frame. I did a bit of stitching last night, so I'll show you that. So I want to stitch, I want to diamond paint, and I want to have a look at the frames. So tomorrow will be like probably much more of a relaxing, crafty day. And then obviously I'll be packing to go to the East Coast, and then sort of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, returning Sunday. But those will be like days where I can really sort of chill out, relax, and get some good, what are you growling at? Get some good diamond painting and cross stitching done. So, you know, I'm feeling as though like I'm going to get some good stuff done this week. But yeah, it is a little bit kind of more of an organisation day. So I'm going to sort of get prepared for my dad coming, and then yeah, we'll get some units built. So I'll catch you in a little while. I'll show you my stitching anyway. So it's not loads of stitching that I got done, but it's better than nothing. So I'll put in a picture of where I was as I started last night, and you can sort of see where I got to. So yeah, I mean it's okay. So I'm hoping to get a lot more of that stitched in tonight. There is, you know, a reasonable amount still to go. Sorry, Daisy's flailing around on my knee. Oh God, me and my shadow. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. So I do want to stitch. I do want to get some diamond painting done this afternoon as well. And as I said, I do want to have a look at those frames. So yeah, as I said, I'm going to go and do a bit of sorting so my dad can help me get these units in. So I'll catch you later. Bye. So the units, the Malm units, are now in place. So I've got the smaller one on the far end and obviously the bigger unit standing here. a little bit closer to the door. So I mean, in terms of storage space compared to what I had before with that smaller chest of drawers with the doors that didn't close properly, these are going to be amazing. So I'm looking forward to get everything organised into those. But before I do that, I'm going to do a bit of diamond painting. While my dad was building these this afternoon, I've been cleaning. So I've kind of mopped all the floors downstairs. I've kind of organised the room that was my old office and sort of cleaned all that out. The hallway is looking a lot better than it was. So, you know, I do feel like I deserve a bit of a kind of a chill out for a couple of hours before I come and put all this right. So yeah, I am going to do a little bit of diamond painting, so I'm going to take you downstairs with me and you can come and do that. So I'll catch you in a bit. Daisy's eating a cotton pad, so I'm going to try and get this out of her mouth. Come here, come here, come here. Let me have it. You can't eat it. Ow, 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 ow. Gosh, you've got teeth like little razors. Cotton pad rescued. Ugh, Daisy, nasty. You're a little thing. She just ran down the stairs with it, didn't you? Breakneck speed. I don't know, what are you like? So I'm sitting at my drafting table now, ready to start some diamond painting. So I'm going to be working on my The Witching Hour by Lisa Parker. So it's one of the Black Cat designs. So this is sort of progress so far. So not an awful lot done. Mainly one colour. I think this is, oh my god, what am I using? I can't remember. But it's like a dark brown. So I've got my kind of other iPads. This is my work iPad over there, so the large one we get with work. So I'm going to sit and watch YouTube on that. I think I'm going to find somebody on FlossTube to watch because I'm a little bit behind. I'll be setting my timekeeping app going on that, and yeah, just kind of relaxing for an hour or so before I take Daisy for a walk and then think about preparing some dinner. So I will catch you in a little while for an update. I'll see you soon. Bye. So I've been here for about half an hour. This is my progress so far. So I've done a couple of hundred tiles in 3371, which is like a black brown. I think I'm actually going to be changing across to black in a moment. So I should be able to make some decent progress moving across the top there. So I'm just watching Bendy Stitchy Michelle Garrett on FlossTube. So it's her update from the 2nd of October, so I've not had a chance to catch up with that one yet. I'm eating Haribos. I shouldn't really, because I do need to go off and start dinner, and Daisy is just sitting or laying on the piano still next to me, so that's so cute. So I'm going to put in a few more tiles now, and yeah, I'll catch up and I'm going to return back to Bendy Stitching. About 50 minutes or so. Not bad in terms of progress. I think there's probably about, I don't know, maybe 400 drills gone in there, maybe a little bit more, but you know, there's no way you could have ever covered that off with cross stitch in 50 minutes, could you? I mean, you'd still be like I don't know, in the first block of 100 during that time. So yeah, I'm quite happy with the progress on that so far. I am feeling really guilty though, so I'm going upstairs. I feel so bad for not actually like doing stuff in the house. So I'm gonna go and put the stuff into these drawers in my bedroom. So I'm gonna do that now. I feel as I should. So I'm gonna spend the next, I don't know, while doing that. So I'm going to bring my iPad up and just watch some stuff as I do it. I don't I won't film it. I think you saw enough of me emptying the drawers, so I don't think you want to watch me filling them. So I will catch you when I'm a little bit more organised. I'll speak to you soon. See you in a bit. Well, that was fun. So that's all done. So I've got everything back in now. So I do need to sort out these makeup storage units. Just to go through them, just to make sure everything's okay, and just retidy them, because as I've picked them up, everything's sort of like shifted around, so they're not at their best. But yeah, how is it that there's always odd socks? So I've ended up with 2 odd socks, so I'm going to have to hang fire to see if I can find the pair to go with it. But yeah, I've got so much space now, I haven't even been able to fill all of my drawers. So I've got like underwear in here, in this drawer I've got all of my socks lined up. So I've got like regular ankle socks, I've got my gym socks, and then all of my like really comfy like warm socks. Tights are in there as well. Because I've got so much space, I've just put my new bed in that I got in my Matalan haul in here for now, ready to be washed and go on the bed when I exchange it. There is my 2 gorgeous silver cushions are in there. So those grey silver cushions are sitting in that drawer. Obviously these aren't going to stay here. I've just thought, well, as I've got space, I might as well put them in. And then in this drawer here, I've got my scarves, sort of woolly hats and gloves ready to go for the winter. And in terms of that little drawer, I've put my bikinis in the bottom, down on the bottom drawer, and then the rest of it is like free space. So yeah, I think probably in these 2 middle drawers where I've got the bed in, eventually like winter jumpers will probably go in there, just but as it stands now, I'll just leave it, everything's sort of put back to where it needs to be. So I am pretty happy. So I think I'll take Daisy for a walk and then come back and get some dinner on. So my friend has just left. She called in for an hour or so. So there'll be no framing today, that's for sure. I think I'll frame tomorrow. It's now getting on for like dinner time, so hang on a minute, Daisy's manoeuvring herself. There she is. Say hi, Daisy. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to do some dinner, I think. I'm going to make my seafood spaghetti, so I will make that with you just now, so you can see how that's done. This is like one of my most favourite things of all times. So I need to do that. I also then need to edit this upload, and then I want to spend the rest of the evening stitching. So that's kind of the plan for the rest of the day. So there's probably not going to be an awful lot more of vlogging. I think it's probably been a bit of a boring day today for you guys, really. So tomorrow I will plan to do some framing. I need to upload a video on Easy PDF. I've promised I would do that, so I'm going to try and get that filmed at least tomorrow, so it can maybe go up next week. And then after having a look at the framing, I still do want to do some more stitching and diamond painting, but obviously I'm less concerned about the diamond painting because I'll take it with me across to the static anyway, and then I'll need to pack tomorrow as well. So yeah, busy. But I will catch up with you in a little while. I'm going to go and start preparing dinner. So these are the ingredients that I use to make my pasta. This is not my recipe. This is something that I have downloaded from online. So there are so many variations on a theme that you're spoilt for choice, but this is the one that I like and have been making for quite a while. So I've got salt here for the pasta, and for this one I'm just using some spaghetti. You could do any type of pasta with this, but I quite like it with spaghetti. So in terms of the fish, I'm using some large raw king prawns, and I've defrosted a couple of cod fillets here as well, so I'm going to keep one for something I'm going to do tomorrow anyway. So I've got those. So that's the fish. You need a clove of garlic. I've got some fresh parsley here. I've got white wine, because this is the all-important white wine. Now I use quite a bit of white wine in this recipe. I don't drink particularly an awful lot, but the wine in this is amazing. And then just a tin of chopped tomatoes, so I'll put half in with this. Obviously I'm just making this for one person tonight, but you know, if I'm cooking for more, I'll use probably a full can of tomatoes if it's for 2 or 3 people. So this is the stuff that I'm going to do, so I'm going to start getting everything prepared and I'll be back in a moment. Seafood spaghetti with just now a sprinkle of parsley on it. And I'll tell you what, this is absolutely amazing. And I'm going to catch up on Big Brother now and feed my face. I'll catch you later, guys. Bye.